I was motivated to get involved after I studied abroad in New Zealand with Creation Care Study Program. It really opened my eyes to creation care and the vocational calling to care for the earth and our brothers and sisters that rely on the earth for daily sustenance. So I really got involved because I saw this gap in my faith, and acting on creation care just kind of made my faith holistic and really just gave me the motivation to live out my faith every day. So that's why I got involved. And that's why I like participating with the Climate Witness Project so I can share that with other churches and community members. God commanded us in Genesis after he created the earth and everything that grows and runs along it to he gave us the command to steward it and to care for it, to tend the garden. And I just believe that the church has a big responsibility to step up and lead the way in caring for Earth and acting on climate. And so I think there's so much potential and power there for the church to fulfill this responsibility. Yeah, I think the church should first have a robust theological understanding and commonality of why this work is so important. I think having that knowledge and that undergirding in the church is very important because that ultimately guides our actions and the ways we live out our faith. So I encourage the church just to get involved, dig into scripture, maybe do some book studies on the topic. There's a plethora of things that you can do, but just to really dig deep and find ways to worship our Creator. We're experiencing the impacts of climate change already in our growing patterns, experiencing heavy early rains, often followed by a lack of rain and drought later in the growing season. And it's those floods, we're having 100-year and 1,000-year floods every few years now, which is becoming a major problem. And Iowa has a lot of rivers and waterways, so we're just seeing significant flooding. And it's been devastating to Iowa over the last few years. So I'd say that's a pretty immediate concern for the folks in Iowa and a major way to um, get people engaged around climate change.